The little girl stood outside the glass office door, her small fingers trembling as they hovered over the handle. Inside, voices carried, sharp, impatient, and far too loud for a place that smelled like polished floors and expensive decisions. She swallowed hard. "Can you please let Mommy rest, just one day?" Her voice didn't belong in that room, but somehow, it cut through everything. The conversation inside stopped. 6-year-old Aina hadn't planned to come here. Children like her didn't belong in tall buildings with elevators that whispered and people who never smiled. But when her mother collapsed that morning, still in her uniform, still clutching her phone, Aina knew something wasn't right. "Just tired," her mother had said, forcing a weak smile. "Mommy just needs to lie down for a bit." But Aina had seen the truth. The dark circles under her mother's eyes. The way her hands shook when she buttoned her shirt. The way she skipped meals just to save time and money. And still, her phone kept ringing. "Where are you? This delay is unacceptable. Deadlines don't wait. Don't make excuses." So Aina made a decision no child should have to make. She memorized the name on her mom's phone. Found the address scribbled on a crumpled receipt. Walked 3 blocks. Took a bus she didn't fully understand. Asked strangers for directions with polite desperation. All for one reason. To ask for a single day. Inside the office, the boss, a man known for his strict rules and tighter deadlines, stared at the little girl now standing in his doorway. His name was Mr. Karim, and in his world, emotions were inefficiencies. "What is this?" he asked, his voice firm but uncertain. Aina stepped forward, clutching the strap of her small, worn bag. "My mommy works here," she said. "She didn't come today. I think she's sick. She said she's fine, but she's not." The room was silent. Executives who had faced million-dollar deals now found themselves unable to meet the eyes of a child. "She didn't sleep last night," Aina continued, her voice softer now. "She kept working. Even when I told her to stop. Even when she was crying." Mr. Karim felt something shift, something unfamiliar. "She said if she misses work, she might lose her job," Aina added. "But, if she keeps working like this, I think I might lose her." That did it. The air changed. For the first time in years, Mr. Karim didn't think about productivity, targets, or performance charts. He thought about his own daughter. The one he hadn't called in weeks. The one who had once waited outside his office just like this, holding a drawing he was too busy to see. "Where is your mother now?" he asked, his voice quieter. "At home," Aina replied. She tried to get up again, but she couldn't. Without another word, Mr. Karim grabbed his coat. The staff watched in stunned silence as he walked past them, not as the unshakable boss they feared, but as a man suddenly aware of everything he had ignored. "Cancel my meetings," he said. "All of them." "But sir." "All of them." He turned to Aina. "Show me the way." The ride to Aina's home was quiet. The city outside buzzed with life, but inside the car, something heavier settled. A realization. A quiet guilt. When they arrived, the door was slightly open. Inside, Aina's mother lay on the couch, pale and barely conscious. Her phone buzzed again on the table. Mr. Karim looked at it. Then he did something no one in his company had ever seen him do. He turned it off. "Call an ambulance," he said firmly. Hours later, in a hospital room filled with the steady rhythm of machines and soft white light, Aina sat beside her mother's bed, holding her hand. Mr. Karim stood at the doorway, unsure if he should enter. "You can come in," Aina said. He stepped inside slowly. "She's going to be okay," the doctor had said earlier. "Severe exhaustion. Stress. She pushed herself too far." Mr. Karim nodded, though the words felt heavier than they should. "I didn't know," he said quietly. Aina looked at him. You didn't ask. The simplicity of her words struck deeper than any accusation. Days passed. Her mother recovered slowly. And something else began to change. At the office, policies were rewritten. Working hours were adjusted. Mandatory rest days were enforced. Health checks were introduced. Employees were confused at first. Then relieved. Then grateful. And at the center of it all was a quiet understanding. People were not machines. Weeks later, Aina walked into the same building again, but this time, she wasn't scared. She held her mother's hand. Mr. Karim greeted them at the entrance. Your job is safe, he told her mother. But more importantly, your health matters more. Tears filled her eyes. Thank you, she whispered. He shook his head. No, he said, glancing at Aina. Thank her. Aina smiled softly. That evening, as the sun dipped below the city skyline, Aina and her mother sat together at home. No phone calls. No pressure. Just quiet. Mommy? Aina said. Yes? Are you going to rest tomorrow too? Her mother smiled, pulling her close. Yes, she said. As many days as we need. And for the first time in a long time, rest didn't feel like a luxury. It felt like something they had finally earned. The truth is, sometimes the strongest voices don't come from boardrooms or leaders. Sometimes, they come from a small child standing at a door, asking for something simple. One day. One chance. One moment to choose people over pressure. And sometimes, that's all it takes to change everything.